Hello and welcome to another Pokemon online battle. Obviously this is a live battle and we're gonna do some shenanigans with some really low tier pokes and yeah, hopefully you'll have some fun. And I'm basically just doing a live battle because I have not been able to record anything. Recording is all glitchy and whatnot, so I'm just brought you guys a little something here. And yeah, maybe we'll get some good footage. And guys, today's my birthday, and that's pretty fun. So birthdays are fun usually. So I'm 1 year closer to dying, which is good, I guess you could say. And if you guys are wondering how old I am, I'm older to say the least. So yeah, anyway, PO server, different tiers, lots of weird stuff in NU, like Electivire, some unknown reason, got high armpits and whatnot, and I'm flippin' mix the toxic because that's what I do, and I'll just take this opportunity to set up rocks as it goes for Leech Seed. Don't really care about that. This thing probably has aromatherapy, so I'm not really going to deal with it right now, and I can't start Brave Birding everything, because he does have the Rhydon in here, but I could always scare him out with Dodrio. Goes for Leech Seed again. Well, that is some spot-on prediction, but I have that feeling he's going to switch out, and he does, into his Rhydon, so that's pretty obvious, and Kinkler can take on Rhydon head-to-head if he feels like it, so I'm just going to make an obvious play here, go for the Crab Hammer, not really predicting too much. So yeah, right there he kind of over-predicted me to predict and stuff. So that's good. And he has a Dragon Tail, and I don't really know what Rhydons do, because nobody uses them in NU, because, first of all, it's an RU poke and not an NU. At least until Small Gun changes tiers, but this isn't Small Gun, this is the PO server, so that's kinda... it's different. It's different. There's not many people playing on Small Gun right now, so it's kind of disappointing. And his Electivire comes in. Don't really know what it's gonna do. I don't care about Ampharos, so I'm just gonna Focus Blast and a miss, of course. At least gets the Parahax. So now I can was going for the Cross Chop. So, and I do have rocks up. That's good. You know, Ampharos can just stand to die and hopefully hit a Focus Blast if he feels like it. Unless he has some Ghost type he can switch into. And he doesn't. He doesn't. So that's good. He's kind of thinking right now, so it's like making me think that I should think about something. And he does have a thingamajig, a Mandibuzz, or a possible Tentacool switch in. Perhaps, I'll just go into Sandshrew and see what it takes me. Yes, okay. That was good. That's good. So, let's just go for the Toxic here. I could go for the Rapid Spin. Okay, Toxic is good. And he's probably going to go for that again, but I could just Rapid Spin and get away his rocks. And, yeah. He's got aromatherapy and all that nonsense. And now I could go into Ampharos and do some shenanigans. But I think, is Rhydon dead? Yes, Rhydon is dead. Now I can Brave Bird everything to Oblivion, and that will be the end of story until Dodrio dies from massive amounts of recoil. So his Electivire comes in. I think I can outspeed it. Let's see. No, surprise. This thing is, like, scarfed or something. So, Plan B. Let's go into Kinkler, and, I'm going to have to do some Mega Prediction skills here, and he's going to switch out into something, we know that for sure. Maybe Tentacool or Meganium, and so far he hasn't showed us Tentacool, so I'm thinking he's going to go into Meganium, and no, he goes into Mandibuzz, but that is different, I suppose. Mandibuzz is usually just Whirlwind and stuff, and Toxic Stall, so I could put it to sleep, unless he wants a Whirlwind. He knocks off. So, Sleep Powder is utterly obvious, so I'm just going to go for the Quiver Dance, and hopefully he switches into his Meganium, and then I could just kill it off after said. Oh, lovely, yeah. Forgot those things carry the Whirlwind. whatnot, and so he has no more ground type to take the Thunderbolt, so I could just kill it off with a said Thunderbolt, and that is the end of Mandabuzz's story. So we can no longer Whirlwind and Phase Me shenanigans. So his Meganium comes in, he resists Thunderbolt, so I'll just go for Focus Blast, risk the miss. I don't miss, thankfully, and he gets back HP with Synthesis. So let's see our options here. Let's just go into Butterfree and see where that takes us. So these things are rather bulky, so I'll go for a Quiver Dance and see how much damage I could do at +1. He Leech Seeds me, and he's probably just going to start stalling, maybe. Electivire comes in, cannot take a Bug Buzz, because Electivire is a wuss, and it cannot take moves to save its life. And this thing is probably Scarfed, and I do believe that I can outspeed it, because I'm at +1, and indeed I can outspeed, so it resists Bug Buzz, so I can go for another Quiver Dance safely, even though I'm slowly being seeded away by Meganium's Leech Seed, so I'll just go for the Quiver Dance, and Meganium is dead, so we can't Aromatherapy to wake it up, so I get at least one free Quiver Dance, which will bring me up to +2 in Spec Attack, Spec Defense, and other stuff. I'm debating, Bug Buzz is probably the better choice, even though it is resisted. Hopefully it doesn't wake up, and that's a 3-hit KO because of Leech Seed, so that's kind of annoying. Unfortunately, he wakes up and gets off a Stone Edge. Don't fret. Sandshrew can scare him out. Well, he could at least take a Stone Edge. If not, he's going to die from rocks. So I could just go for the Earthquake here. And get a crit on his Tentacool. So that's cool. No pun intended. So now his Sock is dead upon switching because his Stealth Rocks. So that's good. So it's kind of weird because every time I do these live battles, hey, I thought this thing was dead. So that's rage-inducing. Yeah, so surprise, it's not dead. I gotta predict whether he's going to go for the Aromatherapy or the Leech Seed, so I'll just, Toxic is generally a safe move to go for. Don't really care. Use for Synthesis. I can't really touch him, so it doesn't really matter. So he could keep on Aromatherapying or synthesizing all he wants. It's not going to get anywhere. So I'm going to predict him to go for the Leech Seed. And no, I forgot these things. Carry Giga Drain. Zach, you are a grade A genius for not remembering Meganium's carry the Giga Drain, because that's what grass types do and stuff. So Nitram Echo is especially defensive, so he could probably take a few hits before I need to go to a Wish. But his last Pokemon is a Sawk, which is dead. So I pretty much won this game. He goes for the Leech Seed, don't really care. His Toxic is going to kill it eventually, so unless he goes with the Aromatherapy, and then that would just be annoying. So I actually don't have this game. So indeed, he just goes for the Aromatherapy. I'm going to go for a Wish, and it's getting really stally. We passed the 30 turn mark. This is groundbreaking. This usually good news. I lost, and I don't really want to stick around for all these shenanigans because it's just gonna get stalling until we run out of PP, and do not have the patience, and it's late at night, and I do not want to stay up just playing this guy, stalling him to death. So yeah. So if you guys enjoyed this battle, that is good for you, and I don't really have many plans for this week, except for Thursday's upload, and just same stuff. But if you guys would like to see something different, then please feel free to leave that in the description. So, until next time, toodaloo.